What's up, everybody? This is Devious RV's Right Hand Reviews, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Halloween The Curse of Michael Myers Ultimate Michael Myers action figure. And this is a holothon item, which for those that aren't familiar with what holothon is, it's every year NECA likes to do this thing where they just drop a bunch of items and like to kill your wallet for a couple months and stuff, and then it's like the whole your wife makes you sleep on the couch kind of thing. So it's mostly TMNT stuff every year. They drop a bunch of TMNT stuff. And you know, a lot of the properties that they have the license for, they have a lot of other offerings and stuff for that. You know, sometimes Alien, Predator, sometimes horror stuff, plushies, a bunch of other stuff. And in this case, they're doing a Halloween Curse of Michael Myers action figure from Part 6. Now, before we get started, I just want to say that I'm happy that NECA is going to go back and do some other versions of Michael Myers, mostly based on the classic movies. We still need a part 1, which we've gotten in the past, but it was more of a staction, had like literally no articulation. It's pretty dated now. We need a new fully articulated ultimate original Halloween Michael Myers. Then we've gotten a part 2. Part 3 Michael Myers isn't in that one. Then part 4 Return of Michael Myers, we need that one. That's the one that has kind of like the little clownish looking mask, which was I was a fan of it. A lot of people don't like it. Then we need a part 5, which looked kind of it had like the collar sticking out of his like the mask, the neck part would like stick out. It wasn't like tucked in, and it had like some slick back hair or something. It looked, that one, I like that look. A lot of people hated that one too. And then this is on part 6, The Curse of Michael Myers, this look. And I already could tell, like, this, I never liked the mask too much in that one because I always thought the mask looked kind of big. As you can see right here on the figure, the mask does look kind of big on it. I don't know if it's just the way I have my my camera angled, but the head does look kind of big on this. And then we need H2O and Resurrection, and they'll probably do the Rob Zombie ones too eventually. But yeah. Now here we're going to take a look at the packaging, which is the standard, like the Halloween Curse of Michael Myers cover from like the old, I guess it's the old poster. And it's just like your standard Ultimate style NECA packaging. So on the back it has, you know, some of the poses and stuff you could put them in, some of the accessories, some of the different portraits he comes with. And then on the bottom it just says Halloween The Curse of Michael Myers includes interchangeable heads and hands, knives, surgical blades, crowbar, axe, candles, bag of runes, souls signed with Michael Myers cutout, removable mask, syringe bundle, and pumpkin. Then you open it, obviously you see the Michael Myers in there. And let's get it open. Here he is outside of the box. You can see like the NECA stuff. This comes with these little flaps, so he has a couple kitchen knives. He's got it's like 2 sets of hands and an extra, like a knife holding hand, I guess. And he has a pumpkin. I don't think this one lights up. I mean, we've had enough of ones that light up, I guess, already. But this one's cool. I like how every Michael Myers has like a different kind of pumpkin with it, you know. This one looks cool. It has a little candle on the inside. I don't know if you can see. This one has a cool candle on the inside. And when you go over to this side of the accessories, he comes with this cool I don't know what this, I guess like a little machete thing, but I mean, I guess it's like a medical equipment thing, because this is the thing he uses when he that crazy killing spree he goes on in the, I think it's like a mental hospital, or it's a hospital at the end. He goes and kills all the nurses and doctors and stuff. And then he comes with a thing, of syringe, where Ant-Man sticks him with syringes at the end of the movie. There's some candles and stuff, or some of like the scenes where they're like, you know, where they're doing all those rituals with the baby and stuff. And then comes with the, what the heck is this? I don't remember what this is. Shoot. Rookie mistake. I don't know. I don't remember what this is. But I'll get back to it. I'm sure it'll hit me. And it comes with a cool crowbar. Comes with the mask that from the end of the movie, you see the mask just laying there, like Michael Myers took off and stuff. And then you hear Dr. Loomis like, no, Michael, no, or something like that. And then it just assumes that he's just killed off of screen. So you see the mask. And then here's the axe where he kills the, I think it's the old lady, the mom or something in there, like in the backyard when she's running through the bed sheets, and he just shows up and just freaking hits her in the head with this. And then this one's cool. I like this portrait because this one, I think it was from the, was it the standard cut or director's cut? I don't remember. Because this movie had like two versions. It had like a director's cut or producer's cut, and it had a normal one. And I think in one of them, like, he gets beat so bad that that he has all this goo and stuff coming out of his. Maybe that happened in both of them. I don't remember. I got to rewatch him again. But he has all this goo that's coming out of him, which is weird because it's like he's bleeding like green goo. I don't know. People are saying that maybe it's like the syringes that Paul Rudd stuck him in, and it's like all that stuff's just coming out. But it's like, I don't buy it because he got like stuck in the neck and this stuff's coming all out of his face. So like, I don't know. It's weird. He has like green blood or something, which is, I mean, it just adds more to the, you know, that Michael Myers isn't like a, just an ordinary person, you know. And then actually, let me do this first. You know, the cool thing about NECA is you get a bang for your buck, man. All these ultimate stuff that they do, it's really like they include everything. Like the thing about what I like about the people from NECA that work for NECA, the sculptors, I mean, not the people that run the online store. Those guys suck. But the people that actually, like the artists there that sculpt the stuff and you know, do the packaging and all this stuff, like these guys are real fans. So they're real fans of the properties. They're real fans of the characters and stuff. They do their homework. They watch everything. They know all the stuff that stuff comes with. They always try to include everything that they can with all this stuff. So hats off to them. We have I'm gonna break this. So in the movie, there's like a sold sign in front of the house, and then like some kids like vandalize it. They put like a Michael Myers thing on it, and then like the dad's like, I'm sick of all this Michael Myers bullshit or something, and he like knocks it down or something like that, if I remember correctly. And then here's the man himself out of the package. Now, yeah, I've never been a big fan of this mask. But I mean, it's like whatever, you know, it's going to look cool once we get all of them. We can get them all side by side and stuff. So you can see, because to the untrained eye, everybody thinks Michael Myers looks the same. He does not. He looks very different in each one of the movies that he comes out in. And it's not just a white mask. I mean, yeah, it is a white mask, but there's a lot of little, you know, subtleties and different looks. You know, sometimes the face looks different. Like if you look at him from part 4 and part 5, you're going to be like, dude, that's not even the same mask. And the movie's supposed to take place. It's supposed to be the same mask because it takes place at the same time, you know, like it's like part 1 and part 2 where they take place the same night. Part 4 and part 5 don't take place the same night. I mean, kinda. The beginning of part 5 takes place the same night, but I think like I don't know if it was like a year goes by and Michael Myers is healing up, but he picks up the same mask that he had in part 4, and now the mask looks different. Well, anyway, I'm going off the rails a little bit, but here, if you have any of the old Michael Myers figures, you pretty much know what to expect with articulation. Ever since it's been a few years, but ever since NECA switched to this kind of a like ball joint system on the hips, I've never had a NECA figure break on me anymore. When they used to have like the old, I think they were like the ratcheted joints, those used to break on me all the time, and they would always be wonky. One leg would always be bigger than the other. But like, yeah, here's the figure, and I think it looks badass. Now here I have the Curse of Michael Myers figure next to some other NECA Michael Myers. Here I have the new Halloween, the new trilogy that came out. This is from the part 1. Here we have the Halloween 2 when he's all gets shot in the eyes by Dr. Loomis and he's bleeding. Here I have the classic Halloween 2 Michael Myers. And here I have the Halloween Kills Michael Myers. I don't have the Halloween Ends one because it's almost pretty much the same figure as this one. I'm still going to pick it up. It's just it's on one of those things where like, if I have a little bit extra cash, I see it everywhere in stores. If I have a little bit extra cash and there's nothing for me to buy, I'll just pick it up. But for now, this Michael Myers has been my favorite up until now. It's not the classic Michael Myers look, but I just always like the burnt face. And then I like this, what's it called? Like a Halligan bar or something what firefighters use. I always thought this freaking weapon just suits them perfectly for like the new age Michael Myers movies and stuff. But as you can see right here, look how much different this mask looks than all the other ones. just kind of looks a little like, I don't know. The more I look at it, the more I hate it now, you know, but whatever. Now here I have Michael Myers next to his two best friends, which is psychiatrist Dr. Loomis and his on again, off again, whatever sister. You know, depends on what universe Halloween's taking place in, because there's like, it's a multiverse of Michael Myers movies. So there it is. That's a quick look at Ultimate Michael Myers from the Curse of Halloween Michael Myers from NECA. If you want this figure, like I said, the Target right now is doing a haulathon right now. So they're doing like, they have like a display. Some people are finding them in the middle of the aisles, and they have like TMNT stuff and this stuff. This one, and I think there's 6 of everything. So if you really want this, you shouldn't have too hard of a time getting it. You know, just the hardest part's going to be just waiting for a Target to put it out. But I think, you know, I've seen about like 4 displays at my Targets, and the thing that's going to be hard to get is probably going to be the shredder, the TMNT shredder and stuff. The TMNT stuff's always going to be the hardest to get, because that's the stuff we haven't gotten any cartoon stuff in a while. But I think for this, the horror stuff is just always a little bit easier to get. And there's 6 of them. There should be six on a display. So anybody that, I don't see really a lot of people scalping these or anything like that. You know, usually the NECA horror stuff is always, you know, pretty plentiful, and it's never really a hassle to get. So yeah, that was my look at this Michael Myers. Like I said, it's not my favorite look of Michael Myers, but I'll take it. I want all of them from every movie, so I can just line up all my Michael Myers. You know, love Michael Myers. He's my guy. And I really want, which one do you guys want to see next? For me, it's between 4 and 5. Those are the movies I grew up with mostly. I always love part 2. I just love the atmosphere of part 2. Obviously love part 1. But 4 and 5 were like, my parents were like big old like horror buffs growing up as I was a little kid, and they would always just watch horror movies, and I was a little kid watching them. But I just remember part 4, The Return of Michael Myers, and part 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers, always being on, and I just remember those. So, you know, I kind of have a soft spot for those ones. So those are the looks. Even though those are probably the goofiest mess out of the whole series, I still think, you know, those are my favorites. Have a sweet spot for me. Have a sweet spot for him, I mean, sorry. And I think, like I said earlier, I think Blaine from NECA said that they're going to go back and do all of them. So that's awesome to hear. So yeah, this was Devious RV's Red Right Hand Reviews. And if you like this video, like and subscribe. Drop me a comment, whatever, you know. And I always like talking about horror, especially NECA stuff. So, you know, tell me, who do you think you want to see next for which Michael Myers version? You know, we need to get a part 1. I don't know, there's some kind of like a rights issue going on with that. But I mean, like Trick or Treat Studios is doing it, you know, so maybe it's gotten lifted or something. Maybe we are getting, maybe that'll be the big reveal at Comic-Con or something, at San Diego Comic-Con this year. So hopefully, there's always like some big reveal. There's always certain characters and certain properties that they tell you that are like, they're not gonna be able to get. And like, for some reason, NECA is always able to pull off these miracles. Like they did it with Ripley from Aliens. She wasn't gonna be, I remember they couldn't get her license for a long time. They finally did it. Arnold Schwarzenegger from Predator, they said they weren't able to get his likeness, and then they finally did. Same with actually Michael Myers. At the time, they couldn't do any Michael Myers anymore, and then they finally were able to do them. Same with just, you know, the Tatsu that just came out from TMNT. That was another one they thought they would never be able to do, and they do it. So if anybody can get any license to do anything, it's NECA. I feel like NECA always pulls through. They always find a way. And for as much crap as I give them, you know, their online store and the way they handle customers and treat customers, which I think is still bad on there. The actual people that work there, the people that actually put the time to make these things, stuff. Those guys are awesome. Their talent for making these things, for, like I said earlier, all this stuff is just, you know, it's second to none. They're awesome artists. They're awesome, you know, everything. So those guys deserve all the props and credit and stuff. So that was it, and see you on the next video. Peace.